Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and one of the most impressive units in the game's history is coming out in a couple of days on Global Dokkan, and we of course are talking about LR Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku. Now this unit is very, very powerful. He could do a number of amazing things. He's very good for the team, right? Like, you know, he lowers attack, he seals, he creates rainbow key spheres, he has really good links. You know, things like experienced fighters, prepared for battle, Super Saiyan, fierce battle, legendary power, golden warrior. Like, he has incredibly common links for the big major teams he will be on. You know, movie heroes, pure Saiyan, Goku family, Super Saiyan, even last resort, right? He's going to work great on all of these teams. This is a unit where, when we first got his info, it's like, oh yeah, he seems like he's going to be very solid, but upon using him more and more, it's like, oh shit, no, he's ridiculous. Alright, I actually probably should have waited one more turn before I actually started the video, because the Rainbow Spirit Bomb Goku, the one we actually care about, is in slot 7. I mean, it always works out that way. Now, okay, so number one, we're on the double Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku Super Saiyan team, which I've said before, this is pretty much my most fun team right now. I mean, I don't know, with LR Blue Gogeta and Blue Vegito in the game, obviously it's a bit different. Like, you know, if the team doesn't have them, can't be the most fun team in the game anymore, right? But, like, this is up there, because the 4 key for the Super Saiyan team, automatically take a look at Gohan and Goten, right? Their weakness is that before they attack, they can struggle with ki. But take a look at this, right? So I could get that with them turn 1. Like, I didn't even move the rotation. This is exactly how the fight started out. They're going to get all that ki, and then they're going to build up ki as they attack. Because, you know, they're getting 1 key from, or they're getting 2 extra ki from the 4 key leader skills. And then they're also getting Golden Warrior from Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku as well. Like, I'm going to put Spirit Bomb Goku in the last slot. And I'm going to kind of, like, not go crazy here with getting a whole bunch of orbs for Gohan and Goten and, like, Vegeta, LR Vegito and stuff like that. But I could. I very easily could, right? Because with both of the, like, 2 of these Gokus around creating rainbow orbs, look at this team I built, how key hungry it is. That both LR fusions, you know, they need rainbow orbs. Gohan and Goten, we know that they're infamous for, you know, not having prepared for battle or pretty much anything. This Goku, by the way, is at 79%. And again, keep in mind that we are only on a, whatchamacallit, 130% lead team. That's another very important factor of this team. But with these Spirit Bomb Gokus floating around, even though I'm running stuff like Tech Broly and AGL Gohan and stuff like that, like, look at this. Like here we go again. Turn 1 here. Or the first turn that these units are here on this Super Saiyan team. Look at Gohan. Like, sometimes Gohan can struggle a bit for ki, right? Because the key he gets from his kit is at the start of turn, he'll get 1 key. And then, you know, as turns go on, he gets more and more key. So, like, Legendary Goku event, you know, it's super easy from the 18 key super attack and stuff like that. But, like, look at this. Turn 1, he's at 14. And then Broly, it's going to be super easy to just go ahead and smack a bunch of key like that for him. And this phase is done. Like, this... Okay, 4 key leader skills, it's like... You would think, like, oh, it's not that big a deal going up from 3 key leader skills, but it really is. Like, 4 key leader skills are so ridiculous. And it's why, like, a lot of people do kind of sleep on the Bardock Revenge team. You know, I never did a video on the Bardock, like, Revenge category, like, in the similar style that I've done with some of the other categories. Like, I talked about the category, but I didn't actually, like, do, like, a category showcase video. And I'll probably get into that. You know, it's a bit late. You know, Bardock came out exactly a month ago today, but, you know, oh well, it is what it is, right? You know, so the Revenge team, right, has that same thing, 4 key, and, you know, you've got Tech Broly on it. Like, anytime you have Tech Broly, Gohan and Goten, LR Goku and Frieza, LR Rose, and they're able to get extra key, it's just huge. Now, the other thing, too, about the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, right, let's just go ahead and do some shenanigans here. Let's dress Goku up a little bit. The thing about Goku is that he gets stronger, based upon how many orbs he gets, right? He's a nuking type character. That actually didn't work out great there. Let me hit this. That Gohan and Goten definitely wouldn't be able to finish Zamasu off. Now, he gets defense on Key Orb, right? So let's go ahead and see. What was he at? He was at 80k right there. Let's see what he jumps up to. 111k, which is solid. I mean, for, like, Legendary Goku event, it's not going to be the greatest. I mean, if we're talking, like, Extreme Super Battle Road, he does lower attack and seal, so he'll take some damage. But, like, you know, let's say you have him in, like, the middle slot, like, you can target the enemy that's going to attack him neutralize them, keep them from super attacking and you know, attacking very hard, and it's just going to work out really good. And then here we go, look at this. We still have tons of ki left over to spare. Like, that's the way this team is going to work. Like, you can, like, all of the units on this team are ki hungry units, right? None of them are really, except for Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, none of them are really creating ki for the rest of the team either, right? Like, it's just Goku that's doing it alone. And, like, all of these units that, like, can struggle to super attack depending upon the situation are just easily super attacking left and right. 4.59 while creating rainbow orbs with 100k defense, lowering attack and ceiling attack. Great link set. Amazing leader skill with this team. Like, this guy is just insane. Like, he's crazy. And, like, when you take him into stuff like Super Battle Road and Battlefield, you know, you really do see, like, why he's so good. I've noticed this with a lot of summonable LRs lately, right? Broly, Chile, and Lemo, LR God Goku, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, LR Vegeta, and Nappa. All of them, their, like, primary best place is in Super Battle Road. Like, I think that's very fascinating to me, that, like, they kind of have just created a wave of LRs that are at their best in Super Battle Road. Now, Rose can be really good in there, but I would say he's not quite, like, because typically, you know, he could struggle for ki in Super Battle Road, right? I found. All right, so even though this Goku is only 79% right here, I mean, we're going to finish Zamasu off this turn. I mean, we got LR Tech Broly's skill. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and use it. After this, we'll hop over to the Goku family team, and we'll go ahead and let our boy Goku just sort of kind of like show out for a little bit. Now, the other thing, too, is that Goku does get 7% attack and defense per ki sphere obtained, right? But with Super Saiyan category allies on the rotation, he gets an additional 7% attack per the Super Saiyan category allies. So, like, that's an important, another important aspect of this Goku. His best friend, by the way, is going to be the movie support Gohan. The same one that came out with LR Gohan and Goten. So that's why, like, the Goku family team is where I'm probably going to go ahead and do, you know, like show Goku at it, like, his full power. Now, the other thing Goku can do, by the way, is on his 12 ki, he does greatly raise defense for one turn. You know, the 50% defensive buff. Oh, my cord unput. What? Did we get the attack set in there? I think we did. Okay. Oh, well, we got the additional. There we go. Perfect. So 2.15 on the additional. So his defense would jump up 50% right there. I mean, again, if he's at, like, 100k defense, then that means he's going to jump up to, like, 150k. So that's super good. Like, this Goku is very strong. Like, he's good defensively for the amount of damage, the orb changing, and then the, you know, neutralizing of enemy abilities that he can do. I love this unit. And, like, the more you use him, the more you see how good he is. That ability is, like, maybe the most underrated ability in the game. The randomly changed ki spheres of a certain type to rainbow is just so good. It's like, units that do that are just so versatile and so strong to run on so many different teams. Alright, guys, so turn 1 on the Goku family team, and we got a pretty good rotation here in terms of ki, right? So, you know, obviously, Pan, Super Saiyan 2 Goku, and Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, all three of them, create orbs. So, you know, what's funny is I feel like I've found myself this Super Saiyan 2 Goku. So we got basically two buffed versions of Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku, like that named character for the New Year's celebration. We got the Dokkan Fest exclusive version that transforms into Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And then we got this guy. I feel like as time has gone on, I've used this guy much more than the Dokkan Fest version. Now, obviously, like, you know, I'm not saying he's better than the Dokkan Fest version. And, like, you know, obviously, like, the Dokkan Fest version is going to be hitting way harder and stuff like that. But, like, just for certain, like, situations, like, I've just found that Goku to be so impressive to me. That one. Okay, so this is pretty good. Now, one thing is, wow, he's at 100k defense right there. That's pretty good, because now we're going to get nearly a full field of orbs, which is going to jump it way up. Now, an important thing to remember about this turn is that Goku is only getting 7% attack and defense per orb. He is not getting the 21% attack per orb he can get depending upon Super Saiyan category allies, right? So do remember that. Even though AGL paying the 50% support obviously would work super good with the Spirit Bomb Goku, I do want to get her on the other rotation so she could super attack, give the 2-turn attack buff. What was that, 4.35? Yeah, see, like, that... I mean, I did do an orb-changing item there, but, like, you can run the Goku family team with this build. Like, this is not an unrealistic turn, actually, right? Like, this Goku, like, he's at 2 million. Like this is realistic, because this Goku heals, he has good defense, he has good attack, he's just super strong. You know, Pan is great. Like, you would run the Goku team in a similar fashion to this. Like, this is not an outrageous team build or anything like that. So, that's just another thing about some of these units, right? Is like, you know, some units, it's like they could look so good with, like, exaggerated team builds, right? Like, you know, let me put this support unit on there and this support unit on there, and oh, they look so good. But, like, you know, then if you're actually using them, it's like they're far worse than, like, a showcase can make them look. But, you know, this team build, again, is a team you could run. Like, this is very functional. And, like, this, we could easily beat the Legendary Goku event with this squad right here. Like, we'd have no trouble. And the LR Super Saiyan Force, by the way, I always tell people not to forget about their super attack countering. For me, I feel like it activates much more often than for other people. But damn, is that just such a busted ability to be able to dodge super attacks sometimes? That's why, like, if they drop another Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and he has that same ability as he does on his TUR version, I think he probably will be the best unit in the game, honestly. Like, you know, if you have... So, like, a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, that, like, if he was... Let's say LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? He has 150% attack and defense at the start of turn, and then a 70% chance to dodge and counter supers, and then maybe he greatly raises attack and defense for one turn on super attack. You put all that together, and he might be the best unit in the game. Like, he might even be better than the Blue Fusions at that point. Like, that ability to, like, 70% of the chance, like, dodge the attacks, the kill shots from the enemies, and then he would be dishing out, like, 4+ million damage and stuff like that. He'd be just different. Like, he would just be on a different level. Like, he'd be so nuts. All right, so what's his Goku at? 100k defense. So it's pretty consistent, I would say, to be able to stay at, like, 100k defense. Like, that's, like, sort of a normal level. I could have put Spirit Bomb Goku, or Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the middle slot, and that would have given, you know, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, so, you know, so his attack set would have went up way higher than that. But, like, these numbers are pretty good. Like, I mean, I guess that number wasn't the craziest, right? 2.7. Obviously, a lot of units can pretty easily hit that nowadays. But, you know, keep in mind, he is doing a lot more than just that. Now, I probably would recommend crits for this Goku, by the way. But, like, if you do want to go additionals, that could be very good for Super Battle Road and Battlefield and stuff like that. Because if you do happen to get an additional super attack, and then he greatly raises his defense for one turn, that is, like, a very, very monstrous buff. Like, that's going to be a super big deal, him getting that extra buff like that. So, that is definitely something to keep in mind. But what is the build I went for him, actually? Let me check. So, I gave him full crits. Like, depending upon how the new mode is going to work, like how much, you know, maybe equipment is going to be rewards or stuff like that. Like, I'm imagining right now that equips are going to be sort of the big reward moving forward for a lot of stuff like that. It'll be interesting to see, like, what kinds we can get. But if we can get equipment, I'm definitely going to try and focus additional on Spirit Bomb Goku with my equipment. I probably would give him additional for both silver and gold, actually. Because right now, I don't think... even in the data, I don't think there's any, like, dodge, crit, or additional for bronze. I think bronze is just only stats. So, I mean, we'll see. I haven't looked at it in a while. That might be wrong, but I can't really remember. Okay. So, all right. This can happen. Like, this is something that can happen here and there. Goku actually created too many rainbow orbs. So this is actually an issue right here. So what this means is, like, when you get, like, a bunch of solid colored orbs, like, you're popping a whole bunch of nearby orbs, right? Like that bottom right one that's going to explode. When you have too many rainbow orbs, that's not going to happen. So, you know, like, this turn, we're not going to be able to get nearly as many orbs as we could. I mean, what is this? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's both just 7. Let me hit this. 7 orbs. Let's see what his defense jumps up to. 124k. So... with this movie support Gohan here, like, Goku's damage is going to skyrocket, by the way, because we're talking, you know, he's got Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, the 40% from his ability. Does he have experienced fighters as well? I don't think that Gohan does. No, he does not have experienced fighters. Okay, I just wanted to check. And he probably has Saiyan Warrior Race. What was that, 4.55? All right, that's pretty good. Does he have Saiyan Warrior Race, that Gohan? He doesn't. Okay, okay. And how about that Super Saiyan 2 Goku? Does. Okay, so LR Goku was getting Saiyan Warrior Race. Look at that. Was that 2.32 by this guy? Like, again, he's super solid. Again, the Dokkan Fest exclusive version of this character is frequently over, like, 3 million. Like, you get 3 orbs with him, and he'll be over 3 million most of the time. Like, they are crazy. But, like, that's still super, super good, the amount of damage that Angel Goku can do. Because you don't want to sleep on his ability to heal with orbs. Like, that's such a strong ability. Like, that, seriously, for something like, again, Super Battle Road, Battlefield, like, all these places, he's creating orbs, and then he's healing. Like, that's something you want for those modes. Easy A, you know, places where you're not going to be able to use items, he's going to be fantastic. That's why I wonder, like, healing units, how, like, relevant will they be in the new mode? Are they going to be important? I don't know. Like, that's, again, probably one of the most interesting things to me is going to be that aspect. Okay. So, actually, oh, wait. We're good. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to hit this right here. Yep. I'm going to hit that right there. Bam. I do want Spirit Bomb Goku in the middle right here. The reason for that is because then he would be getting legendary power from LRB Pan. So then we'll go ahead and change that, and then we can go ahead and do that right there. That will give us a bunch of AGL orbs on the field as well. I guess it doesn't really matter, but all right, that's a decent number of orbs right there. So let's see this turn right here, right? What's his defense at? 139k is pretty good. And then we'll also use LRB Pan's active skill. I mean, obviously we can get way higher, right? Like, I could have gotten a full field of orbs. You know, we could have brought Bardock and Gine. Like, there's just all types of additional things you can do. But, like, at a certain point, like, I'm using orb changing items. I've got B Pan. I'm using Bardock and Gine. We got AGL Pan on the other turn. Like, it's just, the situations begin to get so unrealistic that it's like, yeah, it's cool to see what the unit could do, but, like, it's just not something you're ever going to see. Right? 7. Wow. Okay. That's good. I mean, well, do I really need to say that's good? Like, this guy can get, like, because, again, if you have Bardock and Gine, like, if we had a full field of orbs, like, what is he going to hit? Like, a 13 million attack stat? 14, 15? Like, could he get that high? Like, you know, and, you know, a lot of it is that Gohan right there. Like, that Gohan, it just does so much, because he allows Goku to get an extra 7% attack per orb, plus, you know, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle, and the 40% from his passive. So, again, that Gohan is absolutely his best friend. I mean, as you guys can see, we're just sort of tearing through these events, right? Like, this Goku just absolutely obliterates what's in his path. If you guys check out my run where I beat the Super AGL stage of Extreme Super Battle Road, that Goku was a huge factor. Even though I did already use him to win, and I think I may have a strategy down to no item the stage. I'm going to try. I might have a strategy down to no item the stage. And he will be part of it. I might do a video, because this guy drops on Global, like, tomorrow. I might do a video on him anyway, in Extreme Super Battle Road, just kind of like, okay, like, here's basically the biggest advantage he has in the game, like where he's the most useful, because the Super AGL stage is by far the hardest single stage in the game. I don't think it's, and there's nothing close to it. And, like, that Spirit Bomb Goku is maybe the best unit on the stage. Either him or probably AGL Super Vegito, actually, is the best unit on that stage. But, like, Spirit Bomb Goku is, like, right there, right? So, like, Global just got both of those. So, you know, if you are a Global player, you know, you do want to summon for this Spirit Bomb Goku, you know, remember, his help on Extreme Super Battle Road could be a huge, huge deal for a lot of players, right? Like, you know, because the rewards for Extreme Super Battle Road are super good, by the way. Like, you get stickers, you get box space, you get exclusive equipment. Like, the equipment is insane, too, because it gives, like, a whole bunch of attack. It could give defense, plus, like, you know, crits, additionals, and all that type of stuff. Like, you know, so you do want to make sure you are capable of beating those Super Battle Road stages. It's super important to get them done. And then, again, you know, stickers are pretty cool. I do like having them for some units. To sort of see the, you know, extra little effect. Like, I'll be interested to see what Gotenks and Boo's effects are going to look like. What is he at? 4.7 million? That's pretty good. Yeah, this guy's really good. So, Let me know what you guys think of LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku. I absolutely adore him. I love him. I think he's a fantastic unit. I am really glad that they did get away from just releasing, like every big unit was just like, oh, a stacking unit. They're good for the Legendary Goku event. Now it's like, you know, they were like, okay, we're about to drop Extreme Suit Battle Road, so we're just going to drop, like, God Goku, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, Broly, Chile, and Lemo, Vegeta, and Nappa, all these units who are, like, super, super, super top tier in Super Battle Road, so they're very helpful in Extreme Suit Battle Road. So, there we go. I would also say, like, this guy's, like, card art to me probably looks the best as well, like, this effect. I think that probably looks the best in the game to me. I mean, maybe, like, you know, Gogeta Blue and Vegito Blue, you know, the 5-year anniversary, you know, they're up there as well, but, like, this just looks super good. Like, that blue energy swirling around just looks really, really good. So, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.